Well, hey, beauty, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you for coming. And a special welcome to all the newbies. Please tune in as often as you can. And I do request that you share. There's someone that comes up in your mind as we do this that could use this tool. Please share, because I'm part of a group of the Daily Tap mission to bring this tool out to people around the world. So let's tune in, drop down out of that busy brain into your body and tap into calm. It's the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by an oracle card. We'll be digging into that in just a moment. But first, I want you to check in with stress and where it hangs out in your body. As I turned my camera on and looked, I thought, well, okay, I think my hair is expressing the anxiety we've been feeling, because it is it's very static. Of course, I am in snow country. It's been very cold, and of course the heat is on, and it's very dry, and therefore static everywhere. We're shocking each other and the cat. And I put my sweater on after I pulled it up, and I thought, okay, it doesn't matter. This is about getting into calm. Where are you feeling your stress right now? And some of us, it's all over the body. We just feel like there's too much. But often it settles in and it holds in a certain place. So just do that body scan. Top of your head to the soles of your feet. Just feel all the way through. Where are you feeling any sort of stress, that tightness and constriction, discomfort, unease, aches and pains, anything that feels off? Notice it. And then look at how intense it feels. 0 to 10, 10 being up on top. How intense is that stress feeling right now? Make note of that. And then as I show you the Oracle deck today and we pull a card for the collective, make note of what happens, how your body reacts to that image or to the sense of what it's about. Because your body always reacts. We just tend to bypass that. So today it is COLETTE BARON-REID, the Spirit Animal Oracle. I love this color. Excuse me, first day with my lips. I love this cover. If you've tuned into me before, you know I'm always raving about artwork. And if the deck doesn't have artwork that sings to me, I have trouble working with it. And sometimes I think I'm going to want it and I order it and then, wait, this isn't what I thought. But that's okay, because down the line, sometimes I'll pick that up again and it's like, oh, this feels different. So there's something in the energy in us sometimes that does not want so if you get that, if you feel more of a rejection of it, tune into why. And just tap along. Your body will release what it needs to release. Okay, so let's do a draw for the collective. I've already done a short meditation. The pendulum always aids me in choosing the deck. If you've not worked with pendulums, and understand that it is your energy. It's not you moving the pendulum, but your energy is. It really tunes in to your higher self and your intuition. Okay. What do we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all during this crazy time? Okay. What we have is Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Most of us are familiar with that story, the tortoise and the hare. This is a gorgeous image. I had an opportunity to see tortoises live in the wild in that beautiful, colorful water like that in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, I still call it that. Okay, so let's get to the guidebook and see what it says. And we'll do some tapping. So remember, all you need is be responsible for your own well-being. Reach out if anything comes up, and you can follow me. Simply tap where I tap and say what I say and see how you feel. We're working to breathe and bring down that stress. So, okay, so let me get to the message. 62, which equates to an 8. Very good. Okay. I always get really happy when there's numbers for the cards because it takes longer to find them otherwise. I have to remember my alphabet. And sometimes that doesn't even help because they're grouped differently. Okay, so the turtle spirit, let me hold this up again. What is it about this image? Are you gravitating to it? Does it resonate? Does it pull you in? The colors, the image, the actual words? Or are you pulling back a bit in resistance? Just notice that. And then also, you may be staying kind of in the middle, right? Okay, so let's get the message. Slow and steady wins the race. Turtle spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking. Taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on. Doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. I think this is truly so important for our times right now, being aware. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. And that's a lot about tapping, is that we can't think clearly if we have all those thoughts in our head. And all of us have been really in a turmoil about things going on. And so the tapping and the breathing brings you out of that. And then your mind is clear to make decisions and to take that one little step at a time, beginning with awareness. Look around. What can I do? Okay, so let's do some tapping. Remembering that the more frequently you tap, the more it can transform your life, just like it has mine. And it is proven to help you relieve your stress and relax all of your nervous system throughout your body, all your muscles, everything. Allow your body to heal itself and release emotional and physical pain and bring clarity. Okay. So let's start at the eyebrow again. Turtle Spirit reminds me, side of the eye, that sometimes the best action under eye is to slow right down under nose, so it feels as if chin, I am not moving and not doing enough. Collarbones, I am simply being aware of what is happening. Underarm, right now. Top of the head. That is my most important step toward determining whether I need to pivot or putting one step in front of the other. Drop to the collarbones. True love and true success and accomplishment comes with patience. As I focus on the now, being in the moment, the next step becomes clear. At the third eye, so it is. Amen. Shake it out. And I have that statement about not doing enough, not moving enough, not doing enough. That comes up a lot for us when we are so concerned about what's going on around us or around the world. And so becoming aware, actually really truly looking at the true facts, avoiding a lot of the, I'm just going to call it stuff right now. Get to what the truth is as best you can, and tap and ask, what is it I need to know right now for the highest good and greatest joy of all? And remember, you are loved. I see your beauty and I see your light shine brightly